Hey guys, happy Friday, happy Valentine's Day. I apologize, I'm going live a lot later today, but I hope you guys have been having a great day. My family has been home, my kids are off school for a long holiday, and frankly, we were out enjoying the weather and enjoying family time on a bike ride in the park. So I really still wanted to be sure to pop in here and give you guys my spiel for the day. So I hope you are having a great Valentine's Day. My question today is Fess Up Friday. Oh, thanks for the love. Why hey girl messages don't work. So my question is, have you ever been guilty of sending one of those hey girl messages? You know, maybe it's, hey girl, I know we haven't talked in a long time, but I have this product and I thought of you because I know that you blah, 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 blah. And the rest of it is usually copy and paste, right? Maybe you've sent a hey girl message saying, hey, I know, we haven't talked in whatever, 15 years, 10 years, but I have this amazing opportunity I'd like to share with you. And if you have, no judgment. I have been guilty of it myself in the very beginning. Even the copy and paste messages, right? Let me know if you have ever been guilty of one of those, copy and paste that kind of look the same, right? We know Facebook doesn't like those. Hey, if you're hopping on, let me know. Say, hey, thank you for the love. If you're reaching out to someone after years and years and years, and you're just struggling with ways to reach out to people, my question to you is, how effective is that? And what can you do better, right? Because let's face it, I get these every single day. And, I could find them annoying, right? They're annoying. But then you also admire that person, that they're willing to put themselves out there, right? They're wanting to make their business work. They're trying to make their business work. So you kind of have to admire the oomph, right? And that's the niche that I've really, the sweet spot that I really like helping people with. So today's Fess Up Friday is going to be short and sweet and to the point. I think these messages are doing more harm than good, right? I've sent the hey girl and it reads very inauthentic, right? I feel like there's tens of thousands of reps out there doing the exact same thing. I recently got a hey girl message from a friend from like 15 or 20 years ago, and it's from a company I know a lot about. It's a great company, but I probably already have 50 people that have reached out ahead, and she's given me no reason to have a conversation with her regarding that. If you're sending a hey girl message and then you're jumping straight to the point where you're like, hey, I really want to share with you, it's kind of like Valentine's. It'd be like trying to propose to someone on the first date, right? Like there's a process that you have to go through to have that conversation before you're just jumping into, hey girl, I have this opportunity, right? You're already looking for the sale or what they can give you, and you don't know anything about me. You don't know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm into. We haven't chatted. I mean, nothing, right? So how effective is that? I would say you're probably pissing off more people than you're getting orders or customers or team members for. You're doing more harm than good, right? So let's be honest. If you get these messages, what are they? What's it costing you if you're sending them, right? Time once you're sending the copy and paste, right? If you're just sending the same message, even if you're just plugging in their name or like a sentence, you can tell. I've gotten one recently. It was like, you could tell my name had been changed and then the top, and then the rest of it was copy and paste. They need to stop, you guys. It's annoying. It's spamming for one thing. You have literally become a spam bot. It's being a pest. It reads very inauthentic, and it's really not how you want your business to go. And when I was sending a lot of copy and paste, did I get a few orders? Sure. Were my team happy? Oh, I'm sure. But I'm positive I probably got unfollowed, and I definitely got unfriended, right? Because why? It's annoying, and people don't want to see that on their newsfeed. And now it kind of cracks me up years after knowing and learning better is I admire the tenacity of them putting themselves out there, so it's not a knock. But how many times they're probably unfollowed and you don't even know it, right? So you're actually not reaching the people that you want to. You don't want to be that spam bot. Let's also be honest today in stating that traditional methods online are not effective. Maybe they even used to be. Maybe that's a different discussion. We'll table that for another day. But they don't work online because it works differently. You still have to have a conversation. It'd be like walking up to someone and saying, "Hi, would you like to join my team?" And you would look at them like they were nuts. It's the same thing. And I don't understand why people don't understand how this is done. It's kind of common sense. Yet there's so many companies and teams out there teaching this is how you build online, or they don't teach it all. So people think, oh, well, this is how you build online, right? I was guilty of that. I thought, oh my gosh, you just send enough copy and paste messages and you join. And I would get a few people for a while, but let's also be clear. 97% of people in a direct sale or network marketing business do not make any amount of good money. 97%. That means only 3% stick with it, learn better, do better, and make it. Now, you might be sitting there saying, all right, Em, like I don't do this anymore. I'm in the 3%. I'm willing. What do you want me to do? You have to learn different. You have to stop sending those hey girl messages. You have to be authentic online, and you've got to stop spamming your page with your stuff, right? It doesn't work online because guess what? I signed up for this free little boot camp that I got with my mentor that's now, and I purchased an ebook called Attraction Marketing. Now, it was right when kind of attraction marketing was just coming out. Well, I shouldn't say just coming out. I was starting to hear of it more. It had been out for a while. It was the first I had heard of it. And as soon as I read it, I was like, oh my gosh, everything switched for me. Everything became clear for me. Why? Because so many of my team at that time were complaining that they felt salesy, that they felt inauthentic, that it was taking them an extreme amount of time if they wanted to build online to send out enough messages to even get one order. And I was quickly finding out they were probably getting more people upset with them than they were getting orders. So in moving forward, that actually made it harder and harder and harder. All right. So guess what? When everything switched for me, everything felt more authentic because every time you're putting something out there on social media, you're not expecting anything in return. You're actually looking at what's best for them. You're not having that ulterior motive of trying to get them to buy your stuff or join your team or look at your opportunity. Always, always, always. It's like, how many of you have ever been to like the old car sales lot? And I hated even looking at cars because why? As soon as you step on that lot, they know you're interested and you literally feel like you're like hunted down, right? And how many of us have felt that way in our business? Like I literally felt like every time I turned around, I needed to prospect every single person near me, and everything online needed to have some sort of ulterior motive. Because we've all had that friend that either hasn't been on social media and then jumps on social media and you know they're on there just to promote their business, or they friend request you, and as soon as you accept, you immediately start getting spammed with their stuff and their product and their opportunity. It's annoying and it's unprofessional, and I'm here to share, please stop. Please stop. This is a tough love Friday, however you want to look at it, but the hey girl messages and the copy and paste, they have to stop. They are so spammy that you can do better. So think about this. If you want to be in the top 3% and not in the 97% that never make any real amount of money in their home-based or network marketing business, then you need to change your skill sets with how you deal with your business online in a more professional way. One of those is you need to think about the benefits of what you offer and stop sharing what it is that you offer. So if you offer health, share that. If you offer real estate, share that. Instead of spamming it with your picture of what it is, share with you of who it is and what the benefits are, right? The second one is, if you are building on social media and online, you do not need 1 million followers and you do not need to be on every single platform. You don't. It does not even take that to reach way more people and be way more effective than I ever was building traditionally. Like that. Like literally 6 years traditionally and 6 months traditionally. Same or actually better. And you're able to reach more people because I'm not sitting there thinking about every Tim and Nancy that I've ever met, trying to get back to them and pitch them my stuff repeatedly over and over and over and over, and get out there making very inauthentic relationships because I'm constantly having that in the back of my mind that I need to build my business. So to build it big enough, right? You have to have a big enough influence. You've got to build your business and your influence online, right? You can reach so many more people. I hope that makes sense. So pick your platform. Oh, thanks. Okay, I'm glad. So pick your platform, because this is what I was sharing with someone the other day when I was on a call. If you wrote out your list of 100 people and you figure you're going through and you are copy and pasting messages to, let's say, 20 people a day. I have some people that say 10. I have some people say they've done 20. I have some people say they've done 50. I have done them all, right? Take that same amount of time and put that into learning the skill sets for the one platform that you've decided to build on. Now, I will say Facebook is still, for me at least, where most of the money has been made, right? Because you're able to scale it, because you're able to reach a really broad audience, and because it's such a big platform and so many people are on it. So pick whatever it is, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, just pick it and then get good at that. Because literally, I start by building people and helping them build a business page. We start with 100 in the first day. So we literally in 2 or 3 days have surpassed the same amount of people that they have taken all this time to write out and contact every single one individually. And over here, you're able to build an audience in a couple of days of 2 or 3 times that, like that. And those people are more likely going to buy from you when you first do the work and get that or build that know, like, and trust with them. Does that make sense? So you have to, here's my next one. I don't know what number we're on. 3, treat your business like a business. How many people have heard the objection to, they say, oh, is that a scheme or whatever? Like, oh, is that a get rich quick? And then what? They build online and they realize you don't get rich quick. It's still a skill set that you have to build. You have to treat your business like a business. So if you come in stating, okay, I'm going to build my business online, and I've just shown you that it beats writing out a list of 100 people, and you can actually get a very specific detailed audience of 3 times that, probably in the first 24 to 48 hours of people, as soon as you start to build that know, like, and trust, wouldn't that make more sense to you? Yes. But at the same time, if you are only working an hour a week or 2 hours a week, how is that going to build a stable, successful, long-term business for you online? The answer is it's not. Now, I'm a mamapreneur. I get it. There are other things that take priority. But at the same time, I am consistent in my business and I understand the priority of it, and I'm going to take the time to put in the hours to learn the skills and do the work. So that comes to my last tip, which is pick a schedule and be consistent. Now, there's a lot of ways that I've spoken with people about what works for them. I'm sure most of you have heard of like a DMO, right? Your daily method of operations. I definitely use that as far as like what I'm committed to doing every single day. One of them is to bring you guys some valuable content. So I hope that. But so many people are not consistent enough in their business, right? So they've decided, okay, well, I'm serious about this business and I'm going to give it more than an hour or 2 a week. And I want to make some real money. I want to be in the top 3%. I don't want to be in the 97% that suck and don't really make any money at it. I'm committed. And then you see them really, it's like going to the gym and saying you're going to go for 7 days and then you only make 2. Why not set a more realistic goal and actually hit it? So it's super important when you're building online to be consistent with the schedule that you set. Now, if you're building on Facebook, it does have algorithms. So there's things that are going to be more helpful than others, right? Anytime you can put your face and you're talking and you're conversing with someone, that's going to be far more effective than a quote. Now, does that mean never to use a quote or never to use a post? Absolutely not. You want to mix it up. I'm just saying that if you're not doing lives, you're cutting and selling yourself short if you're building on Facebook, because video content is the #1 consumed thing on any platform, bar none, and is going to be even more so in the future. So if you are building online, you just not only need to be consistent, you need to be doing video, because that's how people get to know you. And you want to build that know, like, and trust. You might be saying, all right, well, you're comparing 100 list of names of people that I already know with 300 people that I've just brought to my page that I don't know. Yes, that's where that know, like, and trust factor comes in. That's super important, because you have to let those people get to know you and you have to connect with them back. You can't just speak at your phone and not realize that there's not another person on the other end of it, right? How many of us have ever watched a video and you're like, felt like that person was literally speaking to you because they speak your language, or you can relate to them, or they're asking questions, right? Or, maybe they don't look so made up, right? I used to think like if you had a business, it meant that you had to have like a business suit on and your hair and makeup was done every single day. And as a home-based biz mom, that was not going to be a priority for me. That was not going to be my reality. And so when I saw other people were able to build their business and I was able to look at them and go, I can relate to that person, then I saw that I could do it for myself. All right, I got off topic here, but to recap the 4 tips to stop sending those hey girl messages. Number 1, you need to think about the benefits of what you're offering and stop offering what it is. The second one is to pick a platform and stick with it. You don't need a million followers, but you need to get really good at one. I highly suggest you use the algorithm in your advantage. Treat your business like a business and stop treating it like a hobby. You can't give it an hour a week or 10 hours one week and then 1 hour the next week and expect your process or your progress to continue to increase when your level of activity has probably decreased. I mean, unless you're trying to already maintain a 6 or 7 multiple figure business, then maybe you can down it. But what I've found is every time you've up leveled, there's more to up level. Does that make sense? So you've got to treat your business like a business. And the last one is on the same line as that is pick a schedule and stick to it. All right? Don't be like the gym owner who says they're going to go 7 days a week and then only show up on your platform one time. Or they show up, it's like turning on the TV for your favorite program and them not being on. And you're like, well, what happened to them, right? So you have to be consistent with your audience. If you're trying to build the know, like, and trust, then you have to have your audience be able to trust you. And they have to see you to do that, right? So anyway, if you want more exact details about the 10-day bootcamp that I've done, I would love to send you the free link for it so you can go through it yourself. There is no charge for that. It does have an ebook attached, the Attraction Marketing Formula. It literally talks about how my mentor, who is multiple 7, has gone literally from like failing in his network marketing business into succeeding and building online. It's amazing. And it was a game changer for me in my business. It changed not only my way of thinking, but it opened me up to new opportunities, new possibilities in how I wanted to build and position myself on social media and online. So reach out. I will try to put a link in the comments below, but you can also go to emilysmileylive.com. As soon as you get on there, that first page, it says to opt in for your free boot camp. You will have to put your email address and it should be emailed to you directly. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. In the meantime, no more spamming, no more copy and paste messages, no more hey girl messages. Learn the skills to build your business online. Start with the tips that I gave you guys today and get out there and crush it. All right, you guys, I'm headed out of town for the weekend, but I will see you guys on Tuesday for Hot Topic Tuesday. I'm so excited to share with you. We'll discuss a hot topic for building online. All right, have a great weekend. I'll see you soon.